I didn't know Rin Seri was that much money too.
Yeah, it's fine though. Oh, well, it's that version. It might be that version.
But I guess that was his only like real printing, right?
And he's a very popular commander. Okay, so he said doubling season with the cat art. So we gotta find that one.
It's Foundations. There it is.
Yes, I think that's the one he was talking about.
$500.
Is that the one he's talking about? He
Yeah,
might be talking about the secret lair one.
You think?
There's a secret rare one as well, right?
But that's the one with the cats all over it.
Yeah, I guess.
Let me just look up all the different versions. Bright light.
And then he said the dual lands, so that's Brushland, right? No, not Brushland. It's Taiga.
No, yeah, that's the only one that has cats on them.
Yep, that's fine.
It's the found.
So what are the dual lands again? It's Taiga.
Was it
Plateau? Savannah. That's
Savannah.
the one I was forgetting. And what's the last one? Plateau.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he said no budget. So Jetmir, let's get all the token doublers. Definitely this Jetmir, he's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Iroas, God of Victory. Potentially even like a Vigor. Let's get the token doublers. So it's Anointed.
This is Anointed, Parallel Lives.
Parallel Lives.
Is it Innkeeper's Talent is the new one? Or is that with
No, that's what counters. That's what counters. That's the new Vorinclex.
If there's no budget, guys.
This also wants Cathar's Crusade. He doesn't have one though. I think he means like budget, like no budget with stuff that he has though. I don't think he meant Guy's Cradle. So wait, what was the other one you said? Oh, I want the other. So we got Parallel Lives, Anointed. What are the creatures?
Ogier.
Ogier.
White Ogier.
Yes.
Oh my.
And then.
Anointed. I don't like Primal Vigor because it's Mondrak.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Let me check. Okay, so is that all the token doublers?
Yeah.
We got the Cathars. I want to get some of the generic shit before we get the cats. So Beast Whisperer, Zendikar Resurgent, the Great Henge, Guardian Project. This is going to be a Shamanic and the other card deck. Shamanic. Revelation and Camaraderie. It's C-O-M, right? Is that what we did? Or C-A-M?
It's the C-A-M-A. R-A. Camaraderie.
Is that all the generic shit? We got the Iroas. Do we want to play the thing that is Iroas as well? Or Cap No Blocks, right? That's like the best that you can do in these colors, right? It's Cap No Blocks.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then what's the artifact that is Iroas?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it like a bridge or something? That prevents combat damage to him, right?
Yeah, it's 2 mana.
It's
expensive.
It
A
is
Chroma's Will, Teferi's Protection.
Dolmen Gate.
Thank you. Teferi's Protection. Dolmen Gate. And then we could do Clever Concealment. And
So we're gonna be like 40 cards in before we even put a cat in.
yeah. It's just, you know. What's the other free one? That gives Indestructible, the 3-drop.
The free one?
Yeah, it's with the cycle with Fierce Guardianship.
Oh,
It's the white one.
yeah, I'm trying to remember what it's called. I know which one you're talking about too. Flawless Maneuver.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So let's get the cats
And dogs. But
yeah.
I think so the big ones I like for cats. Well, there's that new one that is
Ouroboros.
absolutely correct.
Yeah, Ouroboros, right?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
I think it's Arah. The first fang.
Okay, but we want. We want this one as well? This is the old one.
Could.
We definitely want this one. Okay.
So Felidar Sovereign. No, sorry, Feline Sovereign. Feline Sovereign. Not Felidar. We don't really actually care about Felidar. Regal Caracal.
I'm gonna trust you on the cats. Regal Caracal. Okay.
Pack Leader.
Also, we need to get after we're done with them, we need to get some changelings as well.
Yeah. We might not have room for them because there's a lot more cats and dogs now. That kind of fills up the spot. King of the Pride. We got Jetmir, right?
Yes. This one?
Yep. Spirited Companion.
This one?
Yep. Leonin War Leader.
Well, remember, for every like dog that we play, it could be a changeling, because then it would make 2.
True, but then like a lot of their effects are just like whatever.
Right, but we only really care about making the tokens, really. So.
Quasali Slingers.
This is the pop and artifact or enchantment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mirror Weatherlight Duelist.
Oh, this is the broken one.
Yeah, because you attack with it, and then you can't get like swung back.
It's not mirror, it's Miri, right?
Yeah, Mirri.
This one. No, god damn it. It's this one.
That's the fancy artwork from it. There he is. Pride Sovereign. White Mane Lion, because that's White Man Lion's the bouncy thing. Realm. So for good cool changelings, I like Realm Walker. Or Tauren Mauler.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, and then the Chameleon Colossus.
I was gonna say Mirror Entity.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm. Loyal Warhound. Keeper of Fables.
Silverback Elder.
Selfless Savior.
Got it.
How do you feel about Marisi? Mari, Breaker of the Coil. So the during combat thing is whatever. I guess more so the bottom part.
Yeah, sure.
because you get them to attack, that means you get to open up your way. So this is another deck that you could run that Kutzel guy that that makes it so creatures with a power greater than its whatever so that is a cat. At least that fits a little bit more into it. And with how many lords we run, it's a little bit more doable. I feel like. I like Prowling Serpapod.
Yep.
Masked Vandal.
I'm putting in aura shards and the monkey.
Ocelot Pride.
How do you spell it? Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
Yeah. That $45 card.
It's fine. No budget.
Oh yeah.
Matt built our full-blown dragon deck, which was like $800.
Oh, how about Roaming Throne?
Ooh.
Because we name either cat or dog, it works with our commander, and it means its triggers happen twice.
Yeah, I played it with Ouroboros, and it started getting crazy.
Prava of the Steel Legion.
How do you say it? Prava?
Yeah, Prava.
This one? Sure.
Yeah.
This is definitely a Moonshaker, Calvary, and Craterhoof deck with a Tooth and Nail.
Bloodline Pretender.
So you can Tooth and Nail, so you can get them both. Bloodline Pretender. Bloodline, one word?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, that one. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Metallic Mimic?
Enduring Courage.
Metallic Mimic?
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Enduring Courage.
What is this one? Oh, it's a dog. Cool.
Yeah, and then whenever another creature you control enters, it gets +2/+0 and gains haste at the end of the turn.
What's the new one that we play that's better than Fervor?
Oh right, yeah. But Ginny Fey, real quick.
This one?
Yeah, because it makes the tokens it makes are just arguably better.
Yep.
How do you feel about
what it's called, like
Ascension?
Triumph of something, right? Or no, it's you said Beastmaster's Ascension?
Do you think we can make that work in this or no?
Beastmaster's Ascension. Well, we got the Cathars. We got Moonshaker and Craterhoof. I don't think we need it as much.
No, yeah. I think if we were running those, we could.
Yeah. What's the card I was talking about? Because I want something that gives... Because the problem I had with Rhythm of the Wild in Marty's deck, and this was the same problem with the Dragon deck, is it doesn't give tokens haste. Yeah, exactly. So it was kind of bad there. Like, I would have preferred that card to be a Fervor, than a Rhythm of the Wild.
Because he runs that one thing that gives all flying creatures haste, the red
one.
Well,
he runs two others that are everything, which is one of them got exiled by you, which is the Teamer Ascendancy.
Mm-hmm.
And then but the Rhythm of the Wild just feels kind of bad in there. Like, uncounterable doesn't matter as much anymore. What's the name of the card
you're thinking of?
Is it Rising of the Day?
Yeah, I think that's Rising. Yes,
this one. That's the one I want because it works with tokens. Skull Clampy?
It's all right. The thing is, as soon as we get one Lord into play, a lot of the tokens just won't get killed by it. I know he makes 1/1s, or if you're playing like Ginny Fey, it can get there. It can kill a bunch of stuff.
So you think yes or no?
But I think no, because I think our creatures are a lot more important, and we want to leave them in play as much as we can.
What about the broken Achroma's something, right? Hold on. It's Achroma's The artifact. A memorial. This card's fucking insane.
It's not bad.
Oh,
It's just,
Mirari's weak?
I worry about we're running a lot of stuff that doesn't synergize too much in the deck without us playing the theme of the deck. So like the more of those type of effects we put, it's really cool, but then we draw like a hand of all of them and one cat, and we're like, I can make one token, and then it doesn't look as good. So we gotta be careful.
Well, yeah, but yeah, we're gonna cut down on some of the synergistic stuff. Do we want a Felidar retreat as well?
I like Felidar retreat because it makes kits.
Any other cats or dogs? Or we're good? Is Metallic Mimic even good?
No.
Because it doesn't work with cast, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Another one I kind of like is Sky Knight Swire.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, because I think it's kind of out of my hand pretty quickly.
Yo, it'd be really funny to put like a Basilisk collar on Ren and Seri. Just start killing things.
Yeah, you definitely do that.
Nah, that's cheesy. We don't gotta do that. How you feel about like, do we want to give them trample somehow? Aside from the hoof? Do we want like, Sirac Goreclaw isn't the best because it's gonna be a lot of tokens. But we could play like a Garruk's Uprising. We could play like
Uprising because some of our creatures are kind of big.
So yeah, I think I prefer that. And then do you want to play the Ornn Frostfang or no? Death Touch or no? We have a lot of draw already. I'm not saying we need the draw, but the Death Touch is nice. I don't think we 100% need it.
No.
I also don't think this is going to be the best Sirac and Goreclaw deck.
No, because I think we're just going to make a lot
of
tokens.
Red. We don't need the haste. Yeah. We have better haste enablers.
And I think we're just trying to go wider than our opponents can. And with the way things that make it so we ignore combat damage, it makes, or having Mirian play, like it just makes it really like awkward for them.
I put a Chromas too. I'm gonna add a season.
This actually might be randomly relevant. Kahir the Orphan Guard. Kahee.
This one?
Yeah. So
yeah. It's a lord.
Lord, but it also does elementals and beasts, and I think we actually randomly have elementals and beasts with some of our other cards.
Also, if there's a changeling, how many pluses does it get? Just one, or?
Yeah, it's +1. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also gives them, but it gives cats vigilance, and that's
I always forget Kahir is also a dinosaur lord.
Yeah. And it is a cat beast, so it hits all the good spots.
Yes. Seasons Past?
I like giving a Seasons Past.
So Soul Ring, Decanter, and Thought Vessel again?
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, with the mixed typal, it's hard to run too many like tribal things.
Yeah, we don't have to. I don't think it's gonna be good.
But we get to run Animal Sanctuary in
as a land.
Yeah, maybe 3-Tree City could be worth it to name like cats or dogs.
I think we play Gavanese in this as well, right? Why would we not?
Yeah.
And then what did you say? Oh yeah, 3-Tree City, 100% dog, and we could play.
Because even if you pick cat or dog, if it's
I don't know how I feel about like Cavern or like the other lands. I think we should just play good lands because I don't think they work as much with that, you know?
I don't care about that card. I mean, how do you feel about like the hideaway lands, or would you just rather just untap lands that do stuff?
Untapped. Oh, you're thinking of the green and the white?
Yeah.
I like those. Yeah.
So do you care about the attacking more or just getting a big
Both.
power? All right, Wimbrisk and Mossword Ridge.
I think even at the high level, I think at the high level the green one is better. What Moss Warp Bridge, right?
Yeah, I do like how they actually changed the hideaway. So now it just says the bridge enters tapped and not hideaway. This enters tapped because everything with hideaway would technically enter tapped if they didn't fix that because that's part of the reminder text.
Okay,
I also like a one of random rogues passage. Honestly, that gets there.
Also, we need command tower before we forget and reliquary. Remember the rogues passage. Reliquary. And we should check our colors. So you said rogues passage as well. What about like a castle Garenbrig? Let's check our colors before we make that choice. Yeah, go figure. 49, 48. Wait, did that say 48? It's hard to tell. 46, and then almost no red. So red white is the least color lands we want to play. So let's get into some more ramp because we didn't even add anything. No, I didn't crash. Oh, Derek crash? Hold on. Did I crash? Hello. That was weird.
That was weird because just my Discord crashed.
Yeah, because we never dropped like the stream didn't drop for a second, so.
Okay, for a second I thought you glitched out because I looked over Discord. I'm like, uh-oh. And the funny thing was, I went over to check the Twitch, and I saw that like the Twitch was like error had occurred. I'm like, uh-oh, did he go out? But no, it was because I refreshed it, and it was like, wait, it's still there.
Yes.
So maybe it is just me, and then I think just Discord just crashed. We were on lands, right?
Yep, I'm doing Yavi Maya. I was saying that the plateaus are what we need the least, and I think we should play Yavi Maya.
Path of Ancestry, I think, is still good.
What about like Boseiju? If we're going like full blown insanity, right? What would we not?
Yeah.
And then what did you say? Oh, Path of Ancestry. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it will come up sometimes. That is worth.
Jetmir's Garden.
Yep, Jetmir's Garden. Remember, it's no budget, so we're just gonna play the best shit. So Shocks. It's
Temple Garden, Stomping Ground, Sacred Foundry.
Temple Garden, Stomping Ground. And Sacred Foundry. And what's the third one? Sacred Foundry?
So yeah, Sacred Foundry, Stomping Ground, Temple Garden. We also have Canopy Vesta and Cinderglade.
Canopy Vesta. We want all the green and white ones and Cinderglade.
Do you want to run the Verges? There's 2 Verges we could play in this deck.
No, it's fine. We're just gonna play the best shit. Because we still have the Battle Bond lands to play, which is Spire Garden.
Bountiful Promenade.
Yep, Bountiful Promenade.
And Spectator Seating.
Promenade. And Spectators. Spectators Seating.
Then it's Rockfall Vale.
Yeah, we got the Innistrad lands, so that's Rockfall Vale. And then we can also do the filters.
Farmland.
Overgrown Farmland.
And I think what's the red-white one is the one that's missing, right?
No, red-green.
No, red-green is Rockfall Vale.
Oh, yeah, then the red-white one.
The red-white one, Sundown Pass.
Okay, then we can run the filters, which is Wooded Bastion. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's Wooded Bastion, Fireleaf Thicket.
And then these are all down as well. I actually told in the Discord someone to pick them up. Well, it's Fireleaf.
Yeah, Fireleaf Thicket. I think it's Fireleaf Thicket.
Yeah, the problem is there's a space, so I'm trying to make it come up.
Or it's Firelit Thicket.
No, you're right. Firelit. And then what's the other one? It's green, red, white.
It's not. It's not Arid Mesa. No. Rugged Prairie. I was like Sundown Prairie. No, it's no.
Rugged Prairie, and then Pains. So Brushland.
Yeah, Brushland.
Then it's
Carplusian Forest.
Yes.
And Battlefield Forge? I think it's Battlefield Forge.
Yep. And we still need to put ramp in.
I think we could keep the ramp a little bit low because our curve, a lot of the creatures are kind of low. We have some bigger things, true.
So I added, we have both of these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 so far. And I added Selvala, I think, is the other one. I added Selvala, right? This counts. Where's Selvala? Did I not add it? I thought I did.
Oh, can you reshare your screen? I think because I get kicked out, I don't have the screen anymore. Thank you.
Okay. So I still think Heart of the Wilds is fine. Is it insane to say like a Nykthos? No. I think green and white are too close.
Mm.
But we should play like Cultivate.
I like Cultivate Kodamas. I don't think we I don't think we need to go too crazy heavy on ramp.
Entis Restoration.
Because it works just off our commander.
And then we should add some of the creatures. So which creatures do we want to add? Probably Sakura Tribe Elder. Definitely Wood Elves this time. Actually, Nature's Lore is kind of insane, right? Because we have duels.
Yeah.
And that gets our commanders out. Like maybe this is a Nature's Lore and 3 visits deck.
Yeah, I think it's the low end, and we play low end on the ramp. Because like I said, a lot of like our neutral game.
So Sakura Tribe Elder
is on the low cost.
Yes, so Sakura Tribe Elder and Wood Elves. Did I get Wood Elves? Because he's gonna be insane in here. I got the Nature's Lore. We could technically even do Farseek, because it gets everything. Because like 2 into our commander, like that's great, and we have every dual land in the game in this deck. So like those are all going to be very, very strong.
Yeah,
so I think that's good, honestly.
Yeah.
For ramp. Do we want to play? I don't think we need to play any removal in the instance. I think we just keep the protection we have. We have all the best protection.
We're gonna go over the top, so we don't really care about like the removal.
I just need to add some basics, I think.
Well, I saw we had 32 lands so far, so it's like. So that brings us to 35. Do we have any MDF season?
I added Balaged so far.
So that puts up to 36.
And we're going to play almost no mountains. Oh, yeah, we might have too many lands.
Yeah, we might have to cut down.
What remember, cycle is the worst?
What was it? What was the worst colors? Red, white?
Yes, we can cut a lot of those.
So I'm not a huge fan of the filters in red, white. I don't think we need double red, double white with the filter.
Yes, we cut this. We cut the...
Maybe the pain land?
Maybe we don't need these as well? Because we have like such good lands, we don't need these.
That's the two. Oh, we don't also have the basics, right? If we have that few basics.
Well, no, we're going to add more, but Derek, we have Shocks, Duels, Jetmir's Garden. Like, I don't think we need those as targets.
Yeah,
like,
we have
this, we have this, we have this. Yeah, we and this. Like, we don't need the 2 freebies. So then I guess the next worst one is this.
No, Painland.
You think the Painland's worse than Spectators?
Yeah, if Spectator just enters on tap Painland, we lose a life.
Yeah, it's true. Well, yeah, you're right.
I mean, spectator seating sucks if you've killed 2 players.
Is there any other MDFCs we should play? I feel like Balaged's fine, right? I think that's fine. We could just cut the Windbrisk as well. I like the other one's a lot easier to use.
Yeah. The only one I could think of is like the big green one, Turn Timber, because
we
sometimes
also we also have Yavi Maya.
Yeah, the thing is like, Turn Timber is cool.
Maybe the Rogue's Passage.
Yeah, true. Because if we have run 2 things that make attacking good, I guess we don't need to go unblocks.
Yeah, we don't need to make one thing unblockable. Our whole thing's gonna kill people. And we have the Gavany, we have Animal Sanctuary.
Maybe just go up.
Did we get the Reliquary? Yeah. So it's gonna be green and let's double check, but I think green is the most and white is the second. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the most green, even though we have the Mosswort and the Yavi Maya and the Balagad. So that's like we have and Beseju. Maybe we just don't play this.
Yeah, because I want stuff untapped.
Yeah, I just want more basics, you know.
I think because with green stuff, I think we're gonna be able to draw more than enough cards.
So I think 3 plains, 5 forests, and 2 mountains. That's 34. We could get one more land because we're only playing 1 MDFC, I think. Is there anything that you can think of that you want to play in here?
Does Valakut Awakening enter untapped, or is that
no?
Hammer
That's the tap
Smashing?
One. It's it's the Shatter Skull Smashing that enters untapped.
Right.
And then it's Entis. It's the Amiria's Call.
Amiria's Call.
Yeah, that's the white one. And then the Turn Timber Symbiosis is the green one.
What about the white one? Because it gives all our stuff indestructible, doesn't it?
And it makes 2 4/4s.
Yeah, 2 4/4 angels.
No, I think we're good. I think Balagad's fine. This doesn't really feel like an MDFC deck.
Mm.
I don't think anything else is really gonna help it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Oh! You want to know what might be good in here? The new card might go in here, right? Everything becomes a 6/6.
But it doesn't remove their creature type.
Oh, I think you're right. So it can't
I think
come
it makes
in here.
them. I think it makes them oozes.
It's the. Is it the world? Something?
The March of the World Ooze.
Yeah, they become oozes in addition. No, in addition to their other types.
Oh, so they're still their cats and dogs. Okay.
But I don't think we need it. I'll put it in the maybe board. It doesn't make... It makes elephants. If it made like a changeling creature, maybe. Mm-hmm. And yes, it does make everything 6/6s, but I think Moonshaker, Cathar's Crusade, and Craterhoof is going to be enough to kill people. We have 2 mana doublers. Like, we got them. I put the Mararis and the Zendikar, so we'll be good with mana. Which makes the, like, land ramp creatures even better. Because then, you know, our doublers are caring about lands. Okay. Alright. So, hold on.
So
I guess that's a 6 forest, 3 plains, 1 mountain. Or, well, technically it's 1, 2, Balagad, 3.
Yeah. I still count basics more because, like, I think basics are more tutorable, and sometimes if we have Beseju, like if we have Beseju, I'm more likely to want to hold it in my hand.
Hold on, though. Don't forget that these can tutor more than just basics.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not just 9. Yeah.
I'm also thinking just general opening hands and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. So what do we want to add another land, or do we want? We need one more land.
Another land. Let's add another forest.
Which basic forest? Okay. We go to 6. All right, that's fine. So we got to cut 11 cards, which isn't that bad. We can cut some of the unblockable shit. Is this better than like this or like Iroas? Like, or should we just cut this? Like, I feel like this is really good, but like, what is the weakest out of all our unblockable shit? We got Audric, the Akromas, Dolmen Gate, and Iroas.
So Dolmen Gate doesn't make them unblockable, just they prevent taking damage when
Right,
they
but
attack.
you know what I mean, like safe attacks.
Yeah.
In the safe attacks category. I
So,
feel like Audric is the best, right?
So I feel like the things that prevent the damage are the worst, because like if they have more creatures than us, all it does is just make we don't really do anything. I'd much rather have an Audric or a Chroma's Memorial so I could fly over the top or make it so they
Right, but
can't
then
block.
you play against like a dragon deck, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
well, pro red
like
against a dragon deck, you know.
And I like Iroas
Block me,
more.
bro.
I think because Iroas has to be double blocked and with the menace, so that's why I think Dolmen Gate is the worst one.
I agree.
Because all the ones do other stuff. And like I like Iroas because
because actually most of the dragon decks and demon decks can't even block you because pro black and red. Most of the things that have flying that are going to be a problem, like they can't even block you with pro black and red. Like
yeah.
And like look at all these effects: flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste. Like that is just so many effects. Oh, wait, we have another win con. I forgot. Where is he? Jetmir. Double strike.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need to cut 10 cards.
When Marty first played this deck, he looked at Jetmir and he's like, "Does this actually work?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it does. You'll get there, trust me." And then he played it and he's like, "I love Jetmir."
All right, so
so the very first cat, Arabro, the commander one.
Yeah, you don't like this one?
Yeah, I think it works better as the commander, as doing its eminence, playing a bunch of small mana dorks and beating aggro style. I think loyal we run ramp, so loyal Warhound feels kind of meh.
Yes.
And it's funny that when Marty has it does have it in his deck, but the amount of times where like he's ramped and he's like, this doesn't do anything.
Yeah, you're a green deck. It's Loyal Warhound is for a white blink deck. Yeah, white blink deck. Yeah.
Like pack leader. So what is I forgot what the Oslo beginning of your upkeep you gain life if you this turn's play.
No, it becomes insane. It's at the so it has Ascent, which is if you control 10 or more permanents, you get the City's Blessing. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a 1/1 white creatures token. Then if you have the City's Blessing, for each token you control that enters the battlefield this turn, create a token that's a copy of it.
And it works because our commander, we can always just shoot something because we also gain life.
No, you don't even have to gain life after the second part. Then if you have the cities, no, you do have to gain life.
But either it works with itself or our
at the beginning of the end step,
life.
if you gain life, create a 1/1. Then if you have City's Blessing for each but it also makes 1/1s with
and there are other cats that have lifelink.
And it has lifelink itself as well.
Mm-hmm.
And our commander gains life as well.
Yep.
So no, I think Ocelot stays. That seems insane.
Also, doesn't one of the tokens Jenife make have a lifelink?
It's this one, Leon and War Leader, as well.
But I was just wondering, does Jenife do it?
No. 3/1.
It's
vigilance and haste. Yep. Which that could be another one of our haste enablers.
Maybe we don't need the.
I forgot about Vigor as well. How do we feel about Vigor?
We cut Vigor. I'm just like meh on Vigor. Because our commander doesn't fight.
He's also just too easy to deal with nowadays. Like, at least Iroas is indestructible. Like, Vigor just dies to everything. And I hate to make that argument, but for a 6-mana spell that, like, you want to attack after, like, it doesn't leave you with a lot. You know?
Mm.
Also, he's triple green, so. I like Whitemane because it can bounce itself.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate thing that I think can actually come up.
So, with Kusali Slingers, Aura Shards, and Silverback, I think we could cut out either the Aura or the Silverback. I like the Slinger because it's at least the cat. I think Silverback and Aura Shards. Yeah, I think Silverback might be the worst one because like those are both on ETB and we make a lot of tokens.
This is cast.
and Silverback is on cast. And if we're making 4 tokens a turn,
this works with the ETB.
Yeah, so I think ETB is better than the Silverback Elder. Because if we cast a creature, we get a token. Silverback potentially pops 1, the other 2 will pop 2 or more. Because if we have any token doublers, that will just go a lot harder than Silverback will.
Makes sense.
Because we did focus really heavy into like with all the token doubling and like ways to make the other tokens.
No, it makes sense here. I'm gonna also put Helm of the Host in the maybe board. It's not like the worst idea.
You know, I think I'm just okay with the. Let me read the go down. So Para of the Steel Legion. So it just gives tokens +1/+4, and
it does. Do you mean this one? It has a pay 4, make a 1/1.
But it doesn't. It's not a cat or a dog. It's just a soldier. But I guess we still token synergy is not bad.
Oh, you're right. But it is a cat, and then it makes 1/1s, which Ginny can turn into things. But yeah, I feel like it's fine.
I mean, it's not bad. It's still pretty good.
Yeah, because like as a mana sink with all the token doublers we have, that's gonna get out of hand pretty fast.
And giving the butt is really cool.
And also this, like, yeah.
Oh, you know another card I forgot we have totally too is the loyal whatever it's called, the loyal pack. Oh, sorry, pack leader, because he prevents whenever he attacks, prevent all combat damage to be dealt this turn to dogs you control. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing we have with the pack leader for like half of our board, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Selfless Savior, I could give or take, because like it's a cool way to protect our commander. That you don't have to tap it to do it.
I want to make sure that we're still running enough shit, though. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like a 1-drop that at least makes a token. I think we should keep it. I don't want to run. I don't want to cut too many cats or dogs.
Do you think we should cut maybe one of the token doublers?
And maybe like some of the dogs could become changelings.
But the thing is, the dogs do stuff.
Actually, we don't even really have that much dogs left anyway, so.
No. So Roaming Throne technically is a token doubler because it will always make our commander trigger and any other thing that makes tokens trigger. So that is technically.
The problem is it doesn't trigger our commander immediately because our commander is cast.
Is it cast?
Yeah, here, read it.
Okay. True. But that's not the worst thing.
It works after.
Yeah. But it could, you know, it also doesn't trigger right away is Parallel Lives doubling season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's still technically one of these. It just doesn't work on the cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
with that, and
I think like the Spirited Companion should be swapped for like just another changeling.
There's a cat that does it too. That draws a card.
Yeah, but I would just prefer a changeling. What about the 1-drop? Like
the changeling, like I said, they just don't do anything. I'd much rather pay the 1 extra mana to draw a card than just have.
There's some that do.
I mean,
the 1-drop that can't be blocked is not terrible, right?
What's this thing do?
It's the 1-drop that can't be blocked. You know. I just prefer a changeling over a dog. Like, maybe this can become the 1-drop I said. I'm looking.
This thing is maybe better.
Oh, here's a changeling enters the battlefield. When another creature you control named Gladewalker Rituals enters the... Oh, no. Oh, this, when it enters, it makes a 2/2 colorless shapeshifter creature. So that comes with 2 creatures. That seems kind of crazy.
That's pretty good.
A regular cohort? Yeah. Yeah, that seems really good. Because the token it doubles itself as well. Just looking at the other changelings. This is the one I was talking about, Universal Automaton. It's just a one drop. I think it's better than the Selfless Spirit, right? Unless you care about the indestructibility.
I mean, that's just like our panic, don't kill our stuff.
Sure, yeah. It's fine. Did I have the cohort thing? What was it called again?
But what was it?
The cohort? Hold on. It was a changeling. I don't see it. A regular cohort? Did not get added. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we can keep the Savior. It's fine.
All right.
And remember, we're going to have a lot of draw when creatures enters it as well. So, like, the cohort is going to draw because we play the Beast Whisperer, Great Henge, like, all that shit anyway. Okay, so... Alright, we still need to cut 6 cards. We're not cutting anything here, I'm assuming. Any other creatures?
I mean, creatures are the main focus of the deck. How many creatures do we have? Go to the top.
39.
I think that's a fair amount. I mean, we can go down like 1 or 2 or so, but.
Thing is, everything in the deck is so good right now.
Yeah.
Let's look at enchantments.
We do
we still like Uruks or
no, if we're running the thing is if we're running all the unblockable stuff potentially, then like we don't need trample.
Plus we have the Crater of, so this also gives vigilance, which is nice. I don't think the rest of this is going to get cut, right? Maybe we can cut one doubler. Which one would it be?
I think
it wouldn't be the creatures.
No, I think it would be Parallel Lives. I think is honestly the worst one now. Because we have some random stuff that does put +1 counters with doubling season. The creature version,
it's either one of these because of the same thing, right?
Actually, would say maybe Anointed then, because green is more in our color. It's easier to get green mana than white mana.
Yeah, we don't want to have too many of them, like you said.
Yeah, because you get into a hand like, cool, I draw Parallel Lives, that, and the OG
right,
and one cat, and you're like, cool.
At least these are creatures, and they'll draw or like do whatever they do, you know. Anything else down here? I don't think so.
I think those have to stay. For maybe we don't need the Camaraderie. That's a really expensive way to draw a bunch of cards, and I think we have a lot of like the good draw. Camaraderie is like the budget. I don't have ways to draw.
We still gotta cut 3. Is it one of
Mm.
these?
I think in a 3-color deck, Thought Vessel is my least favorite.
So 2 more cards. Definitely not any of these left. God, there's so many Cat Lords. Maybe this one? Like the Marisi? The gold one?
Yeah, that one I'm just kind of like okay with. Mm.
This isn't like gonna be a Savala deck 100%.
Because I think we're more go wide.
Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of like.
I think sometimes things can get big.
Right, but at that point we're probably killing everybody, right?
Yeah.
It's really just Cathar's Crusade that's doing that. So, all right, let's give it a shake.
No ramp. Up. There's Sol Ring Hand. No white though, but we might draw it.
Okay, we can try this.
With a decanter.